Right, well, I'm interviewing Steve Waters, manager of Rovers reserve team. Just firstly, how's the season gone for you so far?
Yeah, well, at the moment it's going okay. We have got no continuity with playing. Obviously, like today's game, what we're doing is first team haven't got a game, we play them, so I have to drop lots of the second team players to play. But it's got to move on as a club.
Yeah. In your role as reserve manager, what's your relationship like with, say, the under-18s and the first team manager?
Yeah, it's very good. What we try and do, we speak once a week on the phone with Trent, which is first team manager, Wayne Ross, which is 18th manager, and how we do it is on a Thursday night, Dan will give me players. Obviously, if they're not fit or they come back from injuries, and Wayne does the same. I say to Wayne who's available, and he sends them to me. And what we try and do is collate them all together. So
Okay.
yeah, at the moment, yeah, very good.
So what sort of players have you had come up from the under-18s?
Under 18, we've got, to be quite honest, we've signed 7 of the under 18s, which are second years. We've also had an under 16s play for us. So overall, yeah, everyone who's available can play for us. But what does make it awkward, obviously, is the reserve players we've got, the reserve team players we've got. Obviously, all had to drop out today because obviously first team we need them players fit.
And how do you manage their sort of expectancy of playing though?
As in what? As in the reserves?
Yeah.
Well, I had a few texts today saying they weren't happy because obviously we haven't played, and the team we played today is the last game we played, and obviously they wanted to put it right. We lost 4-1, down to mainly goalkeeper and defensive, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, they're coming to a club with decent facilities, and their job is to literally back up the first team. I know it is a little bit harsh, but that is what they have to do.
Yeah. So what do you feel has been your best performance with the reserves this season?
Yeah, I know. Our best performance was Farrock away. We lost 2-1, but their manager came over to us at the end of it and said, we absolutely blitzed them, but obviously didn't put the ball in. It was a great game.
Okay. And just finally, it's a big thing within Rovers at the moment with regards to the alliance teams. How important do you feel it is to have alliance football at the club?
Yeah, I just think that if anything, if you need anything to start off, you've got to start from the ground. So if you're building a house, you start from the ground, and you can only build from that. So it's important 15s, 16s, and next year we'll have 17s. It is the only way forward, to be quite honest. We haven't got the money to go out looking for players or paying players, so we need home players here. Just before you finish, it's like Dan Hall, for instance, plays for me, plays for 18s all the time, and he always is. Dan wants a backup midfielder, it's always Dan. We've probably got another 3 what can do that, but that'll probably be next year now.
Okay, great stuff.
Excellent.
Okay.